hello, and welcome to an episode of Robocraft with me, Table. Hello, and welcome. Right, we've got something that I want to build today, so let's get started. Now, it's going to be... I've got a crude doodle of what I want to do, so I guess I should just get started with what I want to do. Ideally, I'd like to keep it under, friggin... What am I talking about? What is it, 2000 CPU? Ideally, I'd like to keep it under that. Whether or not I will succeed in doing that is another question entirely. Let's just do this. There we go. Maybe even push that back to... 2's a bit drastic. Maybe 2's okay. Alright. Let's do that. Yeah, similar but not the same. That's the general rule of thumb. Making this stuff out of the light blocks might be a bit of an issue for me, but let's just persevere and see how we get on. Okay, so we got that bit on. This will definitely need to come up and out a little bit, maybe. Let's do maybe something like this. What am I thinking here? This is definitely not what I should be looking at to begin with. This is definitely not the plan. Let's do that. And then this, maybe. What am I doing here? I am fiddling around with a bit that I shouldn't be fiddling around with yet. Okay, so we've got that going on. Right, let's continue looking at the doodle. So this needs to shoot forward quite significantly. Let's just do that. There we go. That's way shorter than I had in mind. Let's just push that forward a bit more. Alright, fine, there we go. That length, I would say, is just about okay. Let's just do that, this, and then go to these. Let's have a look. It's the other way round, though, for my doodle. Should be that way. Okay, cool. Is that going to work? I don't know, but it's what I want to do with the look of it. So let's continue on. Let's push forward this and do that. Right, okay, so we've got those in there. I need to go to these little buddies. And we need to try and figure out some way of it maintaining its height. That's what I need. I need it to maintain altitude. Those wings there immediately block this section, which I might have to do. However, we could maybe feed in some blocks under here and do this instead. Okay. Now I've got to go through the arduous task of trying to seal that in. Oh, I could use shields! I've just had a fan-friggin-tastic idea. Okay, yeah, we can use shields. Right, let's just close this in. Right, and get that hidden. There we go. That's hidden in. This bit needs to be hidden in. Hidden in? Hidden in? Is that a thing? Hidden in? Just need to hide this in, like so. There we go. Okay, that no longer stays like that. That can just be a block. Excuse me. Cool. So we got this bit here, but that is woefully too small for my taste. So I need to continue this up a little bit. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, fine. Right, I need to start encapsulating this with the design idea that I have. So, it's a technical build. Let's do that as well. It's not there yet, is it? It's not there. Not by a friggin' long shot. Let's whack in some helium, because I'm definitely going to need that. Let's whack in a couple of rows. And then I need to find some way of keeping this bit in here. Ah, and there it is. Not what I had in mind for the design, though, I will be honest with you. But we can stagger this like so, and then maybe do that, and then put in 2D diagonals. Is it going to be too big? That is kind of too big. Okay, it's really beginning to deviate from my original doodle here, but we should be okay. Let's just... Table, what are you doing? What are you doing, Table? What are you doing? This is way higher than you intended. That segment is way, way, way higher. Let's get on some bits. Although it does kind of, in the doodle, have that. So, you know, I'm inclined to not worry about that too much. Let's get on the shields, because then I'll have an idea of kind of what I want this to look like. It was these ones that I had in mind specifically. But it needs to be the other way round. They are far too high for what I had in mind. Yeah, that's reasonable. I'm alright with that one. Yeah, that can stay. That is good. Alright, yeah, you can stay like that. Okay, fine. Do 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 do. Now it staggers the other way round. These bits are further back, but I think I'm going to leave those on. I wonder if anyone's actually going to recognise what this is based on. I wonder if they will. I don't know. It's possible that they might. Those bits are on. I need to make preparations just in case I need to add more bits. Will it let me do that? Oh, it will. Okay. It's interesting that it lets me do that, actually. Alright, that's fine. We can keep those on. Let's leave those on for now. Push that one. Ooh. Okay. There's a distinct lack of the bridge, which I wanted to add. Oh, that should stay a block. Okay. Right. Okay. Cool. So they're on. This bit is not how I'm expecting it to look. I need it to kind of sweep forward, but then cut in, which is going to be a bit tough to do actually with blocks. So I might do it with shields. Let's just go to here and see if we can't put something in. It can't be more of those shields because I've used them. So I feel like maybe I should use these ones, but they're so. It might fit in. They're a bit dramatic that way. That's yeah. Alright, okay. Fine. That's a thing. I'm definitely going to need some more helium in the nose. So let's just go 1, 2, 3 there. And then we can go to these engines and we can need to do this. Hang on, that's wrong. So let's stagger that like so. And then go down here and see if we can't whack in. Hang on, which way are they pointing? Down. Okay, so let's do the same here. No, used to be those. Whoop. And then whack those in there. Okay, fine. I don't know if this is going to fly. And that's kind of exciting in itself, to be honest. Now, it doesn't have like a glass cockpit. It doesn't have it. I'm not going to have it on this build. It's going to be more of a starship idea. Oh, another hint. Another clue. Another clue for you guys. Oh, it's not going to let me do that. Oh, that sucks a little bit, actually. I kind of want to be able to do that. Does pushing it up work? Pushing it up does not work. Let the fins do the talking. Let the fins do the talking, table. Don't change it. It's all good. It's good as it is. But we could change this bit a little bit, to be honest. Let's do that. Okay, cool. A little bit box-like. But that's okay. Right. Let's whack on a few more blocks. Let's take a test. Let's see what happens. Is it enough rudders for it? Maybe with the helium as well, it might be okay. You never know. Let's have a look. Okay, so it's a lot of thrust in the tail, and it wants to nose up. So what we can immediately do now is swap out the helium in the nose for something heavier, increase the downward thrusters, and that could very well fly. Not too shabby, really. When you're ready, game, if you'd be so kind as to load. Yes, thank you. Okay, so let's lose those, and then go like so. Oop, okay, those ones are like that now as well. Let's have another pair in there and put one in there for giggles. Cool, okay. But while we're at it, what we can do is we can switch this out for that and that. Cool, So there's something a little bit different going on there with the nose. That is all good. Okay, right, that's in there. That's too much, isn't it? That is too much. Yeah, let's just make that solid. There we go. Cool. All right, so that's back in. The underside needs a little tinker, doesn't it? Because it's just the blocks placed at the moment. So let's do that. And then go like so. Make like a T-junction there. Then we can have some kind of spine section that kind of joins but doesn't. Let's go to there. Nope. Let's go to there. Nope. When you're ready. And then we go like so. And then push that down one. There. Cool. Okay. This bit, it needs a little extra something, doesn't it? So let's just whack on a couple of rows like so. Turning was a bit of an issue, wasn't it? It did have trouble turning. So let's maybe just grab a couple of these rudders and just whack them in somewhere around here where we can. There you go. You'd never know. You'd never know that they were hidden in there. It does a little bit mess with the design idea that I had, but we can modify that slightly, like so. No, okay. So I'll just put that there instead. All right, fine. There we go. We push that to there. So we want to keep that edge. I'm going. I noticed that when I'm struggling with a build, I go. Right, what was the place where you buy stuff? The forge? No, that's test. Okay, you fly better upside down. There we go. Now you. It's a lot of forward thrust. Okay. Gonna modify it slightly. The engine power is too much for the nose for the rudders to deal with, so I'm just gonna tone down that engine at the back, and then I'm gonna figure out what the frig I'm doing with this build. It's all well and good having it in a doodle, but when you got the build there in front of you, it gets tough. Right, inventory, forge. Right, let's buy some of these suckers. Come on, just give me as many as I need. Fine, thank you. Good. Click, 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 click. Thank you. Okay, cool. Right, now let's resume putting these bits in. You'll let me do that? Shite! There we go. Go in the right spot. There we go. Whoop! Yeah! There we go, buddy. Now we're making progress. That looks more like it. The forward momentum, the speed in which I am employing, is excessive. So let's tone that down a little bit. Excuse me. And maybe we can match it up here. Hello? With barely any modifications, we've managed to sort that out. Sweet. Very sweet indeed, actually. That has been a rather happy... Why does that... Hang on. All right, there we go. That is rather a happy accident, to be honest. Can I get a bit in there? Oh, I can. Fantastic. Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice one. Table in and chums. Table in. There we go. Let's put those bits in. There we go. Cool. 1700 CPU. It might be a megabot. Oh, dear. Right, so that's that bit on there. Underside looking a little bit rinky-dinks around here, to be honest. We could probably do something with this. And I think some 2D diagonals would go in a treat there. There we go. See? Oh. There we go. Cool. There's something in there. That's all good. Part of the ship, part of the chassis. Yep. Whoop nup. I can't get. I've been having trouble getting that Star Wars song out of my head. You know the Ewoks one, the original one, the one they cut out, the Wub Nup song. Ah, Wub Nup. Oh wait, I shouldn't sing it, should I? In case Disney comes down on me. Tableen, you should not be singing this song. Okay, this is looking really different to what I had originally. By originally, I mean my rather crude drawing. I'm gonna add just that because I want to have like. How am I gonna do this? Right. Now I know how to solve this. What you do is you go. Oh, they just vanished. What you do is you go back. No, you don't press T. You go back to main menu, and then you go back in, and it's fixed. See? There you go. That's how you solve that one. So let's just do that. You know what? I am going to actually just do this. Oh, I said I wasn't going to do that, didn't I? No, not Z, X. There we go. Does that look a little bit like a bridge? It does look a little bit like a Starship bridge, but I just need to complete it a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Let's put the pod like that. There we go. Yeah, you look like a starship. Yes, you do. Who's a good starship? Yes, you is. Right, okay, so that bit's going on like that. There's like this section on top here as well. A smaller... There is no smaller sloped shield. Oh, there is! There's this shield. Where is it? Now I remember. This buddy. Hello? This buddy. Why am I in the recycler? What on earth am I doing mashing these keys like a Berserkatron? Can I squeeze these in somewhere? It's going to be tough. Let's just put in some blocks for testings. Let's see what we can do. Let's do that and then do this and see what we can squeeze in there. I feel like we can. I feel like it's going to be possible. No. Just all over nope on those. However, there's a yes there. Kind of like it. We could just like push that forward one and then in true magic legendary fashion. No, okay, that doesn't work. Let's just delete that and go like that. What are these like dog ear bits? I don't know what I'm doing with these. That is not really what I had in mind. I will be honest with you. They don't really fit. It's a shame that I had to delete those because I kind of felt like they would fit in somehow. Oh well. Let's just mash this over here, like that. The illusion that it's like not empty. And then sweep this forward like so. There we go. Cool. Right, that's on. Do I need to weaponize it? Yeah, okay, I could put a couple of guns on it. Why not? For giggles. Can't go over the old CPU though. Right, I think we're there. That's pretty slick. I am pleased with this design. I would definitely take it out into a fight. That is not too shabby at all. Let's just do that and hook that into there and then do bloop, that one. There we go. Sweet. No, you need to be like that and then stagger it. Like so. Wait, that one and then that one. There we go. And then we can do that. Cool. There we go. There we have it. That's our ship. It's not so bad, is it? Not so bad. Let's colour it. I think with the colour, I'm going to do this. And then just put on maybe some brilliant white, some crazy white for these bits. And maybe even a stripe along there. And then what I need to do is I need to break up this white a little bit. I need to show some details. You know, so that it's not just all black in there. It needs to be broken up in a fancy way. I'm going to go ahead and make those white. And then maybe these bits. And they can feed down into this back section. Ah, there we go. Look, that looks cool. Yeah. Nice. Okay, that does look cool. Engines can be white. That's fine. Let's make a show of them. And then maybe this bit here. We can make that whole section there white. And maybe continue that to there. Cool. That has turned out better than I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to be a really tough build, but it seems that... Cool, that works. Just a little bit on the nose. Whoop. And then the glass. Always got to do the glass light blue. I don't know why I love doing the glass white blue. It just reminds me of like old glass. The old glass from the old. You know what? I'm really pleased with that. Final flight. It should fly. I think I've actually increased the rear thrust though. That's the issue that I've got. Woo! Oh, that's no good, is it? That is no good at all. Right, significantly reduce the thrust in the back. Shite! I just finished the build and now I've got to tweak this sucker. I don't know how long we've already been recording for, but this is mayhem. What utter nonsense this is. Been building for, what, 20 minutes? And I still, too much thrust in the back. Let's just go back to the engines. Let's just tone this down then. You want to be toned down? Fine, you can get toned down. Similar but not the same. Go to the next engine up. There we go. Looks a little different, doesn't it? Does look a little different now that I've taken those engines out. I feel a bit bad for that one, so I'm going to whack the main engine back in there, because otherwise it looks just too rubbish. Now, the nose is the issue. There's not enough weight in the nose to maintain, to stop it from, like, flying up into the air. That's the issue that we're having. So I reckon we put a little extra weight in the nose, and then we go with that. I don't think it would take much. It's a shame they don't have weighted blocks anymore. It's a real shame they don't have that. Where are we? There. Whoop. Cool. That's what we want, like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add more powerful engines in this bit. I'm going to do that. Oh, it's not going to let me. Will it let me do that? Okay, it will. Okay, cool. I don't want to put too many engines in the nose. So I'm not gonna. There we go. Right, okay. If this doesn't fly, I give up. No, I'm not going to give up on it. It will fly. It will fly. It won't fly well. But let's see. It's the lack of rudders, isn't it? It's the lack of rudders. I've got to get it working. Shite! Oh, man, this is what happens when you friggin' doodle a spaceship and expect it to fly in RC. That's the mistake I've made. I've done a doodle, and it's just not going to fly unless I do something drastic. So I'm going to have to add some more rudders. Like, going to have to do it. Now, the bottom of the thing is really quite flat. So what I can do is I can add those on under there, and, you know, you might not really necessarily see it so bad, which is good. So let's just whack in some blocks there. When you're ready, there we go. 1 pair, and then 2 pairs. Yeah, I know, I'm a megabot. I get it. That's what happens when you use these light blocks. They get expensive fast. I get you. I'm a megabot now. Okay. If that doesn't do it, then I'm really going to have to get drastic. And I don't want to. All of this... I can have some thrust in the front here. And that will help pull the craft forward rather than it being pushed by the amount of thrust. Does that remove from the... Does that take from the design? It doesn't really, actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to whack in some more here. Everything can be solved with an excessive amount of thrust. Let's just put in a couple of these. There we go. In fact, let's just do that. Because I want it to fly. I want the shape to fly. I don't want to modify the shape. It's important. So let's just whack on a couple there. It's all good. Okay, here we go again. What have I made? What is this? Come on now. Don't let me down. You know what? That's a lot better. Still a bit heavy in the back. But I know how I can solve that. That is a lot better. Okay, cool. Right, I don't feel so bad about the thrusters because starships have thrusters. If you want to know what starship this is, it's from Star Wars. It's the cruiser that the Elite Force Imperials used. I thought it looked like particularly fancy, so that's what I doodled. It doesn't really look like it because this looks more like a fighter, admittedly, but nevertheless, you know. It's inspired by, guys. Yeah, it's inspired. It's not necessarily going to be exactly the same. So let's whack in... you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. You know? No shame. And I'm even going to do that. And then I'll put these bits back in, like so. You know? And I'll push that one to there. And this bit can just be one of these. Why not? Why not? Just like that. Yeah, done it. Done it. It's done. It's a thing. Done it. That's it. Thing will fly now. There's enough helium in the back for it to fly properly. Let's go. Woo! Yeah! Doo-doo. Fly's good enough. Yeah, I freaking succeeded! Oh, I was getting really worried there that it wasn't going to fly. Now, you do have to fly this craft holding control for the most part, but I don't know, you don't, not necessarily. You just have to kind of, yeah, you can maneuver it. I do feel, I will confess that if you've got to put this much engine in the nose, it's a bit of a sloppy build, and so, like, you should rethink your design. It's only because I was trying to build a specific shape that I've got them in. So, but if it's just a fighting combat craft, I wouldn't do it. It's more of a novelty. But I think I got there. Good enough. Yeah! I'm in Table. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you again soon for another video. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And also, I want to say thank you to everyone on Patreon. You guys are the only reason the channel is not fluffed up. You're not the only reason. There's stream supporters as well. I'll see you again soon. Take care. Don't forget.